But we should continue and circle around the park for you to have a sightseeing tour. And we should go all the way to the cathedral, which is the major monument of Marseille, the Cathedral La Major. You see this roof? This roof is a mirror reflecting the water. On the right hand side, the main avenue of Marseille on the right. If you want to buy fresh fish, it's on the left. We stop. Can you see now the chapel here on the right hand side? There is a little store here for souvenir, for soap, and the mall is just behind the chapel, and the antique part of Marseille is just behind this chapel. This bar, La Samaritaine, is an institution. If you want to buy to eat or a cappuccino or a glass of rosé, go to La Samaritaine and service, and it's very typical, very French. We continue. You can see all the terraces. They are getting ready for lunch. Lunch will start at 12. The little train is going all the way to the Basilica. It's 25 minutes ride to the Basilica with the little train, and 15 minutes ride on the way back, and it is a half an hour visit. A beautiful esplanade all around the Basilica, so it means that you need an hour and 15 minutes to get there. This is the town hall on your right hand side, and it is the science festival taking place under those little tents. Under those arches there are boutiques, there are bars. And you know that the soap of Marseille and the scented soap or olive oil soap is special in Marseille. You know, lavender is special, olive oil, wine, all sort of things. Right in front of us, this is the fortress. Can you see the little train? It's here. It is, and it started from here. And this is the museum of Le Muséum. Okay, so there is a possibility for SETI to stop here. The tender to go to the islands of Le Frioul and visit the Château d'If. On the way you will have a nice look over the Château d'If. So it's a short cruise, and then you get to the island of Le Frioul, which are part of a national park. And it's a nice excursion on weekends for you if you want to go and picnic or just have a walk. National Theatre of Marseille, and that used to be the fish market, huge fish market. And we continue in direction of the coast road. So on the right hand side you can see the St. John's Fortress. On the left, this kind of castle is an abbey, very ancient abbey, St. Victor Abbey. And right in front of us on the left, this is St. Nicholas Fortress. Both fortresses are dated 1600, but this one on the left hand side is still a military position, watching, surveying, defending the entrance of the port of Marseille. Saint Hotel with a superb view over the ancient port. Novotel Hotel. And we continue straight on. This is the swimmers club with an Olympic swimming pool for training, and we had quite a few good swimmers performing in this swimmer club. We are going to take a left, and on the right you are going to see a small beach, the Catalan beach. Sandy beach, and very pleasant place where the people of Marseille love to spend time at lunchtime or Sundays. The small beach is facing the islands of Le Frioul, the Catalan beach. So you can see the islands, an archipelago of 3 islands, and the smallest one is for the fortress of Le Château d'If. The swimmer club is there on the right hand side. If you look right, you can see the cruise ships, and this is the terminal for the cruise ships. There are at least 3 of them, even 4 cruise ships today. This is the end of the port of Marseille, the last gate, gate 4. And then after the turn on the right, the little small island, the smallest, you will see the castle of If. To stop here for photo. This arch is a tribute to the colonial French army. Beautiful monument. Then there is a bridge, and there is a little creek with a small village down to the creek, which is very, very charming. So it's a photo stop, ladies and gentlemen, right here, and we stay here. photo. Of the port of Marseille. Then it was transformed into a prison. And after the novel by Alexandre Dumas, so many visitors went to the Château d'If to visit the cell of Edmond Dantes that they had to create the cell of Edmond Dantes for the visitors. But it's a fantastic novel. And after escaping the Château d'If, Edmond Dantes swam all the way from the island to here. This is the part where he arrived swimming. You can see little slip on the right between the buildings, and they take you right down by the seaside. And so every year now they organize competition swimming from the island to the Andoum area. Here you can see here you get straight down by the seaside. It's a very pleasant area actually, and Marseille is built around 100 villages, and each part of Marseille is organized like a village with its own church, town hall. And here on the right hand side, the yellow facade, the back side of the building, is a 5-star hotel and restaurant where all the presidents go when they come to Marseille. They go to this beautiful Paseda. You will see the terrace of the restaurant on the right, and this is a nice creek, the False Money Creek, and you can see people enjoying the sun and the sea on the flagstones, on the cliffs, and you can see the terrace of the restaurant. Small building on the right is where they measure the level of the sea for the whole country, for France. Number 0 level is fixed here by Marseille. So this is the chic area of Marseille with the beautiful residences. If you look left, you will see very nice houses, very elegant. In particular this one, Château Berger. And on the other side you can see the mountains. And the mountains here is a national park. The National Park of Lake Calanque. All along there is a promenade with a bench, a very long bench for you to sit and enjoy the scenery, the sun, the wind. A very nice promenade for the people of Marseille. And the little train that goes to the top of the hill where the basilica is. Nous on continue tout droit. And you can see those very extraordinary houses, nice facade, and they are perched on the slope of the hills. And from here you have a view on the right hand side at a distance from the Château d'If. Look on the left, and if you look up you can see those beautiful residences. They were built by the ship owners in the 1800s, and it was for them to have a view at a distance. Another beach here, the Prophet Beach. They wanted to see their ship going away and coming back from far. So you can go cycling, walking all along the seaside and the nice beach of the Prophet. And you have a nice view over the islands, the archipelago of Le Frioul. Yacht Club on the right hand side. Yacht Club of Marseille. Originated from Marseille in the 1800s. A marble sculpture representing the David by Michelangelo, and it is a copy of it. Now we turn left. Tate Company. And this is the Prado Avenue, and on both sides of the avenue you have double ranges of micocouliers. They are losing their leaves. Micocouliers, they can grow very high, and they are hackberry trees. They have those little berries that the pigeon likes so much. On the right, after the light, have a good look. At the end of the avenue, you will see a park with a beautiful mansion. The Parc Borelli is a beautiful place where to come and have a nice walk, or you can go cycling when you live here in Marseille. So the micocoulier trees are typical from Provence. And along the avenues or for the shade around the squares, you usually can admire the micocoulier trees, the hackberry trees. Crédit Mutuel, so they are all banks company, health insurance company, BNP Paribas on the right, this is a bank company. They are all one side by side. The Société Générale. French bank company again as well. all along the avenue till the roundabout. On the right hand side, this is a big park, the Parc à Chanot, with the beautiful iron gates. And it's a park that organizes a lot of festivals, exhibitions. Everywhere in France you have flea markets. This mural here represents Marianne, and Marianne is the Republic of France. It's the symbol of the Republic of France. A lady named Marianne wearing this little strange hat, Phrygien. On the right hand side you can see a tower, an iron tower, and this tower is a drawbridge. And it was a drawbridge for the train to get to the other side, to the other way, because there used to be shipyards. Till the 1990s, there were shipbuilding here in La Seine-sur-Mer. You can see your ship, you can see a ferry about to leave for Corsica, you can see grey ships, and grey ships are military ships, because Toulon, which is located on the other side of the bay, of the harbor, is the main naval base of France. And you can see the French flag, of course, here. This is the emergency number of the company. Could you please take a photo? And you take a photo of the emergency number just in case, each of you, and you pass the number then to your neighbors and so on. And I would like to make sure that everybody will have the emergency number.